that's the way I'm looking at it now. So my pond will be a quarantine tank, lightly or wrongly. If people can let me know, we'll see what they think. If I introduce some more fish, all I'm going to have is 8 in there this time. Just 8 fish. Let them grow. I ain't going to introduce no more fish at all this year, and see how I get from there. That is my plan. If it works, happy days. I want it to work because I spent a lot of money on this project. So that's what I'm going to do, is get 8 fish in there. That's my quarantine tank, and don't introduce no more fish at all this year, and see how I get on. And maybe if the gas and electric bills come down, hopefully I might consider putting an heater in here, kilowatt heater, during the winter, just to keep the temperatures stable at 10 degrees or 11 degrees. It's a maybe. Well, don't tell the wife. You know what I mean? But I thought I'd put this video out. I wasn't going to put it out, but I thought I'll let you know what I've been going through. Things I haven't put a video out for the last 3-4 weeks, because I've just been having issues after issues after issues. If this video helped somebody, happy days. But what I've done, this is my pond, what I've done to my pond. Don't everybody else follow me what I've done, because it might not do your pond. It might not do my pond, if that makes sense. I've done it how I think, and speaking to a number of people, and that this is what I'm doing to my pond. You ain't got to follow me. Don't follow me what I'm doing, in case I've done it all wrong. But if you want to leave any comments, feel free and let me know before I make a bigger mistake. I'm hoping I've cured what I've got in there, nuked everything. So that's this episode over. I know it ain't very good news, but hopefully on the next video I've got better news for you. I'm hoping I've got some nice fish in there, back in there again. So if you want to leave a comment, just your thoughts on everything, what I'm going through, much appreciated. And if you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. If you like the video, I hope you subscribe and like everything I'm doing. I'm doing it because I've only been in the hobby for 2 years and I'm still learning. Everything's a learning curve, but it ain't been a very happy 12 months, me losing all my fish neither. It's been one after the other, after the other. It's been horrible for the last 12 months. If you go back onto some of my videos, you can see what I've been going through for the last 12 months. And I thought, enough's enough. I'll just get the fish I had left. I think there was about 6 or 7 left. I just done the humane thing and put them to sleep, because they were showing signs like all the other fish. If this helps anybody else, happy days. Catch you later. So basically, that's what's happening. Just looking there, all this is moving since this morning. So I'll breathe them, BPDLA to this over the last week. So what I'm going to do, I'll let this open now till Monday night. Then I'll neutralise it. Then I'll leave it till Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll clean the nets out 3 or 4 times and see if there's any more crap in there. Then between time I might get an answer about bleaching it. If I don't bleach it, I'll put some Vancomycin tablets put some bacon tablets there. So what I do, I put about 10 on Thursday or Friday. I shall put some bacon tablets into the pond. So it's all careful. As I say, I'm going to put some bacon tablets in the pond after I neutralise this. Give it a couple of days, obviously. Drop the water a bit and put some more fresh water in. I'll put some bacon tablets in, as I say, and I shall put some bacon tablets in a spray bottle. I've already got the spray bottle ready. There, nothing in it. So what I will do is go around the top of the nexus, all underneath, with the spray, with the bacon tablets in, all in there, all on the top, just to make doubly sure. I'll PP my buckets, I'll put them in the last dip, and my nets. You can see it's been in the PP, it's gotten tarnished. The same as my net. You can see I'll put it in the PP for 2 days. You can see it's all tarnished and everything. And with the bacon spray, I'm going to spray all over the top of there. So on top of the pond and on top of the glass and underneath to make doubly sure. I should do that about twice, one after the other, like one on the Wednesday or Thursday, the next one on the Friday. So that's why I haven't been putting any videos out, because I've had nothing but issues since last year, this time last year, losing fish one after the other. I don't know if one of my fish had a bacteria issue and it's jumped fish to fish, or whatever, I just don't know. But I've been having it since this time last year. I can't put my finger on it. I thought it was on the mend when I put them all in the quarantine tank. But now as soon as I put one fish, put them all back in the pond, it started again. But the only thing I do is clean that thing out when I redone the pond. So I don't know if that would have caused it, or I still had the bacteria on the fish. I don't know. Or just putting it down to a big learning curve, basically. It's what it is. I just can't, there's no way to describe it. But the pond temperature is 10 degrees a minute. As I say, this is what I'm doing to my pond. So I'm hoping it's going to eradicate it, so basically I've put a bag of PP in here over the last week. I'm just waiting for somebody to come back to me about bleaching it. If I can get away without bleaching it, I will. It all depends if I can or not with the silicone, just in case the silicone, because it ain't cured yet, because it takes 12 months for the silicone to go off. And the last thing I want to do is put bleaching there and it starts corroding the silicone. Then I'm going to have more problems. To be fair and honest with you, I was going to reopen the pond after me losing all the fish, because I don't want to go through what I've gone through last year. So I ain't got no more fish in there. So as I say, I was debating to knock it all on the head and just quit basically. But talking to the YouTubers and that, you've got this far now, you spent a lot of money on upgrading your pond, So I'm still debating. Yeah, whatever. I was debating to knock it on the head. People are talking out of it, so this is what I'm doing to my pond now. Pre-peed it, fair prodding it, hopefully if I can do it, I might bleach it. If I can't do no more with it. But if I introduce some more fish in the next week or so, or whatever, and I'll start having the issues again with the fish, I shall knock it on the head. I shall just knock it on the head. I won't bother. I'll just put a load of goldfish in here. But that's what I've been up against. So it's that thicker PP in there. As I say, this is a second dose. I know I'm waffling now, but this is what I'm doing to eradicate what I've gone through. So you can't see, it's that dark in there. If this don't kill what's in here, I don't know what will. But on the brighter side, I've still got 3 fish up fills. He's kept them there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, and then we're doing fine what Phil's got for me. So I might introduce them next weekend or the weekend after. It all depends what feedback I get off this video. So technically this now, my pond, would be a quarantine tank. This would be more quarantine. That's the way I'm looking at it now. Welcome back to Aid, the koi keeper. Over the last, I don't really want to put this video out, to be fair and honest with you, but I think I've got to really, to tell you what I've been going through. Since I've done my new pond, well, the upgrade of the pond and that, I put new liner in, glass, this, that and the other. Well, I thought the fish was on the mend, and all of a sudden, one by one, I was starting to lose my fish. Some of them was cowling up and starting to get a little bit of fin rot. So, and they started dying off one by one, and I was left with about 10 or 12 about 3 weeks ago. And basically I checked them for fluke. Dave come round, we seen loads of fluke on them, so I treated them, got rid of all the fluke, and they started to go back downhill, sitting on the bottom, starting to cone up because the temperature started rising at a tad, and I got 1 or 2 coming up to the top, and I could literally pick them out the pond, and I thought, this ain't right. So what I done, I PP'd the pond 3 times on the trot to see if that a pair come up. Nothing. Got them out, had a look at them, checked them all over, and I started getting well looking good. So I lost a few more, and I was down to 8 or 6. Cut a long story short, I had to cull them all because they were getting in better. There was coning up, scales raised, bit of fin rot. They was sinking to the bottom, sulking on the bottom. There was clamped up. Well, yeah, whatever. And so I had to cull them all. a week on Sunday, I think. Yeah, a week on Sunday. So it's what it is. I had to do what I had to do. I put them to sleep and that. So in the meantime, what I've done, I put 120 grams of PP in my pond. I'll let that settle, run for 2 days solid in my pond. This is what I'm doing. I drained it all down on Wednesday and Thursday. Took me 2.5 days to drain it all down, which I've got to do when I come home from work. So I've done that, and Thursday night I pressure housed it all down, got the jet wash out, jet washed it. Obviously I couldn't get all the bits out the bottom. There was about an inch in the bottom, because I ain't going to take the bottom drain off the aerated thing, what you ever call it, because it took me and Phil nearly an hour and a half to get it in right, and I wasn't prepared to take it out again and have a load of issues. So there was an inch and a half of water left in the bottom. So I got the jet wash and got the majority off the bottom, jet washed it all down, jet washed in the nexus. So I started filling it up again Thursday night. It took me a couple of days. Yesterday it finally topped it all up, started to run the filters again yesterday morning. Last night about 4 o'clock I'll give them a clean, and the crap will come out. Obviously the crap off the bottom and what was left in the pond, an inch. So there was a load of crap in the nexus. So cleaned that twice, got it clear, refill the pond, top the pond up again, top the pond up again. So this morning I'll clean the filters out again twice, topped it up, and I'll put a load more PP in it. So I'll put another 80 grams, or 180 grams I think it was, because that's what I got left in the nexus and the pond. But I'm waiting on confirmation, because it's all new silicone and line and that. I'm just waiting for confirmation, see if I can bleach the nexus and into the pond if it's to interfere with the new silicone. But so at the moment, that's what I'm doing at the minute. I'll just stop there and I'll just swing you around.